Stranger Things season finale is ball sack. I know I look crazy right now. Look, don't worry about none of that. Listen, Stranger Things season 5 ending finale is balls trash. Listen, y'all understand? Okay, look, it been a day. I sat on it. I watched it last night. It came out. All right, like 2 hours. All right, two. I stayed up 2 hours for this. I watched 2 hours for this. All right. There's a lot of things that happen. Okay, there's a lot of let me just, I don't care about none of that. We're gonna get straight to why this is bad real quick. I'm gonna let you know this right now. So if you want to leave, just let me tell you why it's balls, and that's it. So basically, number one, everything they did went flawlessly, and if something bad happened, they fixed it in like 2 seconds. How do you go to Dimension X or whatever it is? You go to the home planet. Home planet where Vecna got sent, Henry got sent after he lost to one. And I always wondered, like, I remember I was like, this orange place, how come we never see this orange place? We seen it that one time, and all the Demogorgons was running through when they showed it a long time ago. I always thought it was cool, and I wondered why we never see that. Like, what is that? Because every time we go upside down, it's dark, it don't look like that. So I always wondered what that was. So when that got explained, I thought, oh, okay, that's cool. So now they get there, they're there where everything is from. That's the origin place. How we saw all the Demogorgons, Demodogs, and Demodome, Doug Demodones. Yeah, so we get there and everything is Demogone. It's gone. Nothing. There's nothing there. The whole time they keep going back and forth between, I don't know who the other person was. I think, Hopper and Eleven. And then everybody running to the freaking thing. Bro, they kept doing it every time they keep going back to the group. They've been running towards that thing for 30 minutes. How y'all running toward this? About to play into it too. They've been running towards the freaking big dormant spider, which I had to low key feel like it was a spider because look at it. For every time they've been running for 30 minutes. They still not to it. So explain to me when they finally woke up, how Nancy all of a sudden the super soldier, Captain America super soldier Nancy, is able to outrun a gigantic Godzilla level threat beast. Outrunning a spider that got 20 legs. You're outrunning a gigantic spider that will be able to like cross the earth in 5 steps. And you're outrunning it. But it took you 30 minutes to run to it. But when it's chasing you, bloodlusted, you are outrunning. Explain this to me. How are you the Mind Flayer and you losing to this girl, teenage girl, in a race? But you're supposed to be destroying the human race. But you're losing in the human race to the mountain. Alright, so you beat it in a race. Number one, I don't even understand why she got like all these guns. Like I was like, why does she have all these guns? It's been so long, I forgot, bro. I lost, like I was not as invested no more. I'm like, I don't know why she has all these guns, why she's Rambo. I'm confused. But alright, she got the guns, she got the bait, she running, can't catch her. None of these legs, of course, is gonna hit anybody. Of course not. All these legs, of course, it's not gonna step on no one. Why would it? I already knew that wasn't gonna happen. It gonna try to hint at Dustin. Yeah, I already know he's not dying, buddy. Yeah, like how y'all try to do with Steve falling off of the tower in the beginning. Y'all really thought y'all like y'all ate with that. You had Steve fall off the tower. We knew he wasn't gonna die. It been like 10 minutes. He's not gonna die. And y'all really actually had a cut. You had a black cut for like 3 seconds. There is no ads. There's not it just cut black, come back. Yeah, psych, we got you. We know he wasn't gonna die. What was that? What was that? We knew he wasn't gonna die. Alright. She's running to the mountain. She outruns that gigantic, like a gigantic 1,000 foot spider. She outruns it, of course, because she's like that. She's Nancy. So she outruns it into the mountain. Everybody said we're gonna scale Mount Everest. Y'all, you see this? We see this mountain? We gotta get up there. We're gonna get up there and then we're gonna fight it. We gonna get up there and we gonna take it down. So she ran straight. How did they get on top of the mountain? How did all of them scale a mountain in 45 seconds? Explain that to me. Nothing gets explained in this. I'm like, these are actually some super soldiers. It's number one, where's the Demogorgons? Where's the Demogorgons? Where's the Demodogs? Where's everything? I noticed. I said, where is everything? It's just Vecna and the Mind Flayer. And like I said, the visual effects was amazing. It looked great. The Mind Flayer beast was cool, but that's where the compliments end. Like, it's just about, there's no substance. Like, it looked cool, but why is the episode 2 hours long and the fight 5 minutes? Why is that? So when they beat him, after, I couldn't even believe this. I deadass couldn't even believe that this was actually the end of his. This was the end. I thought it was a joke. I thought this was a subversion of your expectations. Like, oh, look, they celebrating, it so happy right now, and then we got boom, cut, sight, it's not done. I said, boy, ain't no way about it. And I was joking. I said, oh, the last hour is gonna be just celebration. See, that was a joke. That wasn't supposed to be for real. So when I said that, like, I was kidding. So the real joke is that I was right. And I'm like, there's no way. After like 20, 30 minutes, I said, even if they were to do something, it's too late. Like, there's not enough time. And even if there was time, the amount of time you let in between already ruined. It's over. Like, this is done. This is ass. This is ass. This is ass. This is cooked. So I'm like, all right. So they beat. Okay, Mind Flayer is so powerful. They beat it with some Molotovs, a flamethrower, and some normal bullets. Okay, just forget all that. How are you breathing on this planet? How are you breathing? How do you go to another planet? No gear, you're breathing. No monsters. No gear, you're climbing a freaking gigantic mountain. You shot it couldn't get you. You dead ass burned it, and it dead ass died. Like, it died. It really died. When I saw the rock get thrown and it hit the Mind Flayer in the face, I said, this is ass. I said, who did that, bro? Who did that? Who did that? Oh my goodness. I'm like, of course, because everything is just so easy and everything goes according to plan. Like y'all come up with a plan. Y'all literally is better than the military. Y'all are more efficient than trained soldiers. So yeah, you fight. Hold on, let me get my thoughts, man. Why did they get maxed out in 5 minutes? Less than 5 minutes. There was no fight. There was no stakes. There was no fight. There was no danger. Nobody even got hurt. Vecna, you have powers. You don't even have to. You got telepathy powers. You don't even got to touch them. You can grab them. You blew somebody's. You blew the freaking man's eyes out when you were going to your memory. You killed people. You can't do that to one. Not even one of them kids. And you ain't even blow dust on one of them. You ain't do nothing. All you did was throw L in the air. Why are you doing that? You be out here ruthless. And here comes to the kids. He's like, rocks. I'm going to grab you with my root hands instead of grabbing you with my telepathy and be like, yoink. You fight all, like I said, there's no way you fight this gigantic spider in 5 minutes. You go to the home world, max it out in 5 minutes. That's it. Nothing. I'm like, I dead ass thought it was a joke. I'm like, there's something else about to happen. I'm waiting for something to happen. There's no way this is about to just be it. That was it. Rest of the episode is celebrations. We made it, y'all. 18 months later, Elle, she killed herself. Actually, no, she didn't. She's actually still alive. So nobody died. No one got hurt. Only one person died that we didn't care about in the worst season ever. Don't care about this stupid girl. Hopper's supposed to kill himself. He ain't do it. Elle's supposed to kill herself. She ain't do it. All these other. You see what was good? Actually, I feel like probably the best part was when I knew, and I could know what it was every time, but it was good when Vecna was like getting into Hopper's mind. I said, oh, he's gonna try to convince Hopper to take her out of the tank. And he did that. He was on some Thanos. He was on some Thanos shit right there. He was like, mind. What is it? Reality Stone. Hey, I'm over here. Bow, bow, bow. Oh my gosh! I shot Elle. Get her out. She's bleeding. I was like, wait, but why is she still in there? She don't know what's happening. How is she not? Because it was fake. He actually didn't shoot her, and it was just in his mind to get her out. That was good. That's it. That was everything else is ass. There was a lot of good moments. Look, I think there was a lot of good. The problem with the show, number one, it was so fast. This last The season finale. I was like, there's no way they're gonna finish this. Even before I saw it was 2 hours, I was assuming it was one. I was like, okay, 2 hours, okay. But even then, I was like, this might not be enough time to tie off all these loose ends. There's a lot going on, and they introduced more and more and more. They had a lot of good ideas and concepts in the finale. I thought it was cool, but it was not. It was introduced. The problem is it was introduced in the same time frame as the end of the show, so it's like it doesn't really even matter. It's not flushed out. There's not enough time to flush this out, give it life. Like I said, the concept with the exotic matter. All right, that was cool. So she shot it. Okay, it didn't really do much, but it kind of helped reveal what the idea wormhole. That's kind of cool. Now I'm thinking like the idea of Earth upside. Is it on top? Is Earth on top? I don't know. What Earth? I'm thinking about Minecraft. It would be opposite. So if Earth is up here, well, it's crashing down from up top. So it got to be up here. So Earth down here. Upside down right here. Dimension X right here. All right, wormhole, connect them. All right, so y'all got to come close so you can climb into the... All right. But, you know, when, like, the girl was falling out of the sky, I realized, like, this is actually not that high. Like Earth, sky, into space is higher than this. Like, I feel like I could like scale. I could climb a ladder and get up here, like, and go to the dimension. They're so close. They're so close to each other. I understand it's a wormhole connected. It's like not really that close, but it felt really close. Like this world is like it's like right here next to Earth. Anyways, then this whole my main complaint. Let me tell you something. This is the reason why I never liked Vecna. So when I think about it, step back, season 4, it in itself, it's not bad. It wasn't bad. I liked the brutality of Vecna. I thought it threw me off, you know, this contortion, breaking their arms and sucking out their eyes and exploding them, all that stuff. Okay, he's very brutal. He's dangerous. It's showing that he really has no limitations. I didn't even think they could do that in this show. The problem I had with it is that they had built up for seasons with the Mind Flayer, Smoky Mind Flayer, super cool, like omniscient, omnipotent thing that could control your mind and all this stuff. And then season 3, when it became physical and then Billy and all that was really cool. And it was talking to him and controlling him, all this stuff. I thought that was I really liked the Mind Flayer. I thought it was really cool, man. I really thought it was cool. So that was the reason why I didn't like Vecna, because he was unearned. I felt like this since the beginning. I felt like people did not understand this. I kept saying this, like, people like him. I'm like, I don't like him just simply for the fact, because how does he just come here and he is the king. He just overrules everything. He come here, no explanation. It's not like he getting leaked at like Thanos hinted this is going to be the big bad in the end. No, he just season 4, what's up, boy? I'm like that. Boom, boom. That's it. And Mind Flayer's never ever mentioned ever again. Maybe a throwaway line. Mind Flayer get no attention for the next 2 seasons. Years. I'm like, this is ass. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and this, I kept saying this. I said, the only way for me they could save this is if in the whole time they really make him feel like because I'm like, I felt like, you know, villains' motivations, you gotta have a compelling motivation reason to why you try to do something. I felt like Henry did not have a genuine, real, valid reason to do what he was doing. I'm like, buddy, you lost in a fight to this bald girl and got sent to another dimension. Now you want to destroy the world. Now you're the destroyer of worlds. Now you want to just kill all humans. You are a human. I feel like there is a leap in logic here. I feel like something was not right. I was like that. I feel like that's not a good reason, because you're a human. That's why I kept saying, like, you are a man. You are not this freaking. You're not Groot. All right, you're not Root. You keep being Root. Whole time we see that you're just a man. You keep appearing Mr. What's it to all the kids. You're just a guy. That's something like you're just a dude. Like, why are you doing this? I understand you lost a fight, so you wanted to be destroyer of worlds. All right, whatever. Like, okay, I thought it was weak, but I'm like, okay, for me, if you could say this, we know we've been building with Mind Flayer, mind control. I said, look, because they've been building a Vecna, like, he got sent to this world. Number one, you're a human that got sent to this world with Demogorgons, Dimmadog, Doug, Dimmadones. And all of a sudden, you become their king and you rule all of them. They didn't even question you. You're in their world, but they don't question you. They bow down. They say, "Yes, sir," and they serve you. They don't question you or nothing. I said that doesn't even make sense. How are you a human and you come and take over this entire planet just like that? That's why I was like, this don't make sense. So I was like, low key, the only thing they can say, if they in the end they say that the whole time it was revealed that he was being used by the Mind Flayer, thinking he was in control, but really he was a puppet being used. He really wasn't in control. That's what I was thinking. And they actually did it just for them to turn it around and delete it in like 20 seconds. The whole time that they kept hinting at this stupid scene in the cave with the suitcase and him being scared of him killing somebody. Why are you scared? Why are you so afraid? You killed him, number one. I was like, are you dead ass? The kid's running away. Did you really think? Guys, come on. Run. Get to the cave. He can't stop us there. So you really think you get in between some rocks? That's it. Vecna got there. He said, oh, you guys won, I guess. I guess you guys won. I'm just gonna let you get away. I can't go in between those rocks. I guess I lost. I'm like, did you really think he was not gonna walk up in them rocks? Alright, he goes in the rocks, obviously. The thing, the past, they keep showing he's scared of the thing. They keep replaying that scene. But they kept replaying that scene like 15 times. I'm like, oh my god, can you just hurry up and just show me? Can you hurry up? And I already knew. I said, this is going to be how he got his powers. Because the guy kept saying, yeah, oh, they sent you after me. He was probably trying to stop this from happening. And he was just there coincidentally. And all that happened. And then boom. So I'm like, this probably makes sense. And it gets revealed. Oh, it's like controlling his mind. He actually didn't want to do this. And Will, hey, I know. No, you're like me. And you don't really want to do this. And it used you like one of us. You were just a kid. And you're like me, Mike. And then he's like, no, get out of my head. No, use me. No, I used it. I'm like that. We are Venom. But like, I'm like, so as I was thinking the whole time, like you were being used, it led you believe that he was being used for 15 seconds, and it says, psych, I like that, actually. Use me. We are one. I'm like, alright, so there was no point of that. Because I'm like, why you build this up for so many episodes, keep hinting at this, just to like, be like, yeah, he been used. Psych! No, he's not. It was so thrown away. It's like, what's even the point? What's even the point? You ain't even commit to it. That's what I'm saying. So many times that happened in the show. The kids, he's capturing the kids. He keeps sucking their souls. Vecna, freaky ass Vecna, keeps sucking their souls out. Sucking them all. Why are you sucking these kids? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what's even the purpose of that. Because he needs the kids so bad. He needed them so bad. They run away. They get away. He needed them so bad. Wait, hold on. He needed the kids so bad to get away. He never did nothing. Like, they got away. He didn't even care no more. He didn't need them no more. Apparently, that's what I'm trying to see. What's even the point? Why did you need them? Because when they got away, you didn't need them no more. Like, we just forgot about that. I don't know. You didn't even explain why you needed them. Like, for a source of energy, obviously, I would assume. But like, I don't understand. They got away, but they were still getting sucked in the Mind Flayer anyways. But like, maybe you were scared they were gonna like try to get out like Max did. But in the end, when you were fighting everybody, they were still there. Didn't they have to get them out? Weren't all of them still there in the thing, or was it just one person? It don't even matter. Like I said, it's just a whole lot of throwaway. Like I said, the exotic matter was cool, but that was kind of throwaway too. Last second, it was not bad, but there was something else thrown away too. This is the problem. Here's the thing. I don't even care if Will is gay or not. I don't care. Robin was gay. I felt like it's not about him being gay. It's about the way that they handle it and how much emphasis they put on it. His gayness was the main plot. That's the problem. It has so much emphasis and importance That's when I'm like, are we dead ass right now? Like I said, Robin, okay, like she's gay, all right. You're gay. Let me break this down for y'all. People didn't understand this when I said this when the first volume dropped. Okay, number one, they dropped back to back. They have cliffhangers of his gayness. They literally cliffhanged on his gayness 2 times in a row. His gayness got more screen time than fighting Vecna. I'm dead. I'm like, okay. So he got superpowers from being gay because he's talking to Robin and they're having gay conversations. Like, you know, they're talking like, be yourself, but they were just talking about how he liked Mike. He was asking, how do you know that a girl will like you back? And they're like, oh yeah, you gotta be yourself, haha, laughing at Tony, come back, and then he has memories. No, everybody about to die, they're all die, no, everybody about to die, Mike. And then look, here's the thing. Okay, you're thinking about what Robin said. I understand that, that's fine. She's giving you inspiration. Be who you are, be yourself. But when she's saying that, why, instead of thinking of, you know, like, things that are encouraging you of who you are to make you be and believe in yourself, you're thinking of Mike. That's why I'm like, you dead ass thought of you and Mike as kids after this conversation you just had about how do you know that I'm gay, and then you got superpowers from being gay. That's why I'm like, okay, all right. Like, you shouldn't have thought about Mike. You should have thought about something else. You should have looked at, like, wasn't that, wait, who's your mom? Your mom is Joyce. You should have looked at your mom about to die and said, nah, I'm not gonna let you do this. No, you thought about Mike and said, no, I gotta let you do this. And then y'all want to end it again. All right, mom, no. Vecna, he's gonna get into my mind. He's controlling my mind. He's gonna get and know my darkest secrets. He's gonna know. He's gonna tell everybody that I'm gay. Mom, we have to talk. Mom, he's gonna get in my secrets in my mind. I have to tell you this. I have to tell you this. I have to. In fact, I have to tell everyone. All right, meeting. Guys, I have to tell you this. We can't fight. I cannot fight Vecna. I can't fight Vecna until I tell you this. Until you guys know. We used to play Dungeons and Dragons together. We're the same. We're still the same, right, guys? We play Dungeons and Dragons. We eat Lucky Charms. We go out to play in the park, and we play Dungeons and Dragons. We play D&D, and I like D. Oh my God! I don't like girls. I don't like them. I can't fight Vecna because I'm gay. Did you think Vecna gonna come up in before he destroyed the world and the human race? He gonna be like, go into your mind. And by the way, your son is gay. That's why you couldn't fight him? You thought he was actually gonna stop his plan to tell everybody and all your friends that you like dick? This is what I'm saying. This is your gayness. It was actually the main plot because there was more emphasis on it than fighting and killing Vecna. You ended on it twice. You put more effort and time. It got more screen time. Fighting Vecna was less than 5 minutes. Y'all ain't even care. Light work, no reaction. Y'all did it with no resistance. Nobody got hurt. Y'all played D&D afterwards, fighting imaginary monsters. Y'all was more excited to fight figures on the board than what y'all just actually did and killed in real life. You was more, yeah, we beat it, woo! You just killed Vecna and y'all ain't even like, y'all didn't even show a semblance of any of that. Y'all was more excited to fight the Dungeons and Dragons. This is retarded. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the problem. Will became the main character. I understand. He got captured a long time ago. He thought he was weak. This is that. Got your powers. I can understand that. It got some validity to it. Okay. But instead of focusing on that, they just focus on you being gay and wanting dick. That's it. You just want dick, nigga. Like, okay. I get it. You already said that. The first time y'all dropped it. You did it again. I know. What about Vecna, bro? Damn. God, you couldn't fight him. You had. Oh, I'm like, look, maybe because you think you're gonna die, you want them to know before you die that you like dick. Okay, I get it. Alright, but like, there was more importance on this. They cared more about you being gay than about killing Vecna. Y'all should not have killed Vecna. Y'all should not have killed the Mind Flayer. And absolutely no way y'all run away from the Mind Flayer is stepping. Y'all should have got stepped on. What should have happened is either one or two things. Number one, either 6 people needed to die. 6, 7 people needed to die. People needed to die. How? This is what I'm saying. Not everybody. You don't need. Number one, shows, media don't need happy endings to be bad. They don't need bad endings to be good. But it depends on what we have built. You understand what your story is and how your story has been shown. It'd be different if this was like some show where people don't die. Like I said, I watched Avatar last year, but I know people don't die. People don't die. I'm not expecting. I understand it's a kid's show. This though, people die left and right. It showed the brutality of Vecna, where he's willing to go, the lengths he's willing to take. He kills people like that. So the fact that we know he's done this before. That's the problem. That's what takes you out in the immersion, because removes immersion, because how are you able to kill these people, all these other people and soldiers and this and that, but you can't kill these little ass kids. But you cannot kill them. You can't even touch them. That's why I'm like, there's no way. There's like, what happened to your ass? How can you not do this all of a sudden? Like, that's why I'm like, no. These people need to die, because there's no way they should be able to do this when they come to your world and fighting the Mind Flayer at the same time, and not one person even gets hurt. They ain't even scrape they knee. Not one person is dead or nothing. That's what I'm saying. There was no stakes. I knew nobody was gonna get hurt. It was so fast I couldn't even comprehend it. I couldn't even, like, that's why I'm like, there's no way. Like, it didn't have to be a bad, horrible ending, but it needed to be realistic for the story that you built. That's what I'm trying to say. People die all the time in this. This is a gruesome story. People die, and that's just what it is. So it'd be realistic if people died. Plus, it's gonna have more of an impact when people die. It's gonna be sad. Why is this the happiest ending of all time, and they were able to do this and come up with this plan and execute it flawlessly in 5 minutes? That's what I'm saying. Not everybody needed to die, but people needed to die. Somebody needed to die. If not that, like honestly, for me, I'm at the point when I watch shows, I like when it's just realism based on, it doesn't have to be bad. It just has to be realistic to what was happening. And based on this storyline, something bad should have happened. Vecna he didn't have to win. I'm not expecting him to win. It would be cool if he won. Because honestly, for me, I was rooting for him and definitely the Mind Flayer. Not him, I don't even like him. I was really rooting for the Mind Flayer. Like, I wanted the Mind Flayer to step on all of them and kill them all. Like, there's no way this beast should be getting killed. There's no way y'all be able to kill this. There's no, imagine I go to a different dimension and I kill the final boss in 5 minutes. There's no way y'all should be able to hurt this and kill this thing. That's what I'm saying. So what should happen? People should have died. And either one or two, like I said, Vecna, he didn't have to win. It'd be cool if he won, but Vecna don't win. Okay, that's expected. But either what happens is they fight and kill some people, or I'm like, because he was like, I'm being controlled, and afterwards maybe he gets let, like, Mind Flayer just kill him. That really gonna subvert expectations. That's what I'm thinking. Like, because alright, you've been used. I use you already. You're useless to me now. He comes out like of his body. Mind Flayer steps on him instantly, like in the very beginning of the fight. Steps on Vecna. That just goes to show the power scaling of how much stronger the Mind Flayer is. Stepped on Vecna, squashed his ass, stepped on his ass, boy. And they're like, oh my god, like that's the show really, because they're going with the plot that he was being controlled, but except they didn't. But they hinted. That's what I'm saying. What's the point of even saying that if you didn't even just retarded? I don't know. But that's what I thought should have happened, because I always thought Vecna was being mind controlled. Like, that would make sense. The Mind Flayer is making him think he's in power. How are you coming and be the king and rule a Mind Flayer? That doesn't make sense. So I'm like, yeah, what should have happened is the Mind Flayer steps on him, shows like he really like that. He's strong, the power scaling, how much stronger he is in Vecna. They're all like, oh my gosh, we've been fighting Vecna this whole time for seasons, and he's got stepped on just like that. Like, that's gonna show how much more powerful the Mind Flayer is, and then he gonna fight the Mind Flayer, and then the fight gotta be for like an hour long because the episode was 2 hours. So why you fight for 5 minutes? People die, and then they beat it. But people had to die and sacrifice themselves. That was the point. There's no way you doing this effortlessly. Ace. A plus. Ace that be. That's why I'm like, this is balls. Man. That, I don't know. This anything else, there's a lot of things that happen. Like this, what I guess that's kind of it. Like I said, they had things like I forgot because like so many throwaway things that they would throw in there that could have been cool, and it's just like done with. Like this is the worst ending I've ever seen today. Is this how y'all felt with Game of Thrones, bro? Because I've been watching Game of Thrones the past couple of days. I was like, I know it ends horribly, people hate it, but like it's really good before then. So this how y'all must have felt about Game of Thrones or something like that, because this is ass. What is this? What are y'all doing? Y'all need to get shut down. Y'all need to lose all of your money and fans. If y'all try to do a spinoff with them little egg kids at the end, nobody don't watch it. These people need to lose their jobs. Y'all are ridiculous, and replace it with AI.